Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Hawaii in Real Life. We are here at Blue Hawaii Lifestyle at Ala Moana Center, and we're cofficing today. See, we're really working, and I'm here with a few of our cofficers, Ryan Hew, Nakama, and Aaron Landry. So we're gonna do this like Saturday Night Lifestyle, just discuss. tell us some things about cofficing, some advantages, disadvantages. Little tips and tricks on how to best coffice.
Well,
Go ahead.
I'd say, okay.
Thank you.
Well, one of the advantages I definitely say is just getting out there and just meeting people who have different perspectives, and they also have different resources. As a solo practitioner, I don't have a marketing division. I am the marketing, so I ask people for their ideas and tips and what they do. Definitely bad thing. Cofficing is an art of navigating when to be social and when not to be social. Sometimes people think it's an open time to have a 2-hour conversation with you.
Yeah, for me, it's some of the best experiences I had cofficing is where you're at the same table with somebody and you're both working and you don't say anything to each other for 2 hours. Like some people pull it off.
Okay, we have to take a little break there because that's one of the disadvantages of cofficing. Sometimes you have a blender in the background interrupting your chain of thought. That could happen. So, what were you saying?
Yeah, what was I saying? I got distracted by the blender. One of the things I like about cofficing is you can be with somebody at the same table and not talk to each other for 2 hours. And some people might think it's awkward. I feel like I'm working, and I like the atmosphere of being able to work somewhere and then be able to order food and get water and but sometimes sometimes it gets distracting, but that's where places like Greenhouse Hawaii or Box Jelly and stuff, a lot of these co-working places where you're not only paying for a place to work, but you're also paying for a little bit of a guarantee that you're not going to get bothered too. So cofficing sometimes is a gamble, but usually it works out pretty well for me.
How about you, Rick?
We're doing tips, right? Sorry, I was distracted.
By the blender.
But
working?
Some of the tips are pitfalls, I guess. Like you need to share your working space, and unless you're surrounded by 2 other cofficers that you enjoy cofficing with, you run the risk of a strange person sitting next to you. And it could totally distract you, and you might end up having to leave that particular coffice. And I've done that a couple times.
I've never had that. You must coffice.
Well, you coffice a lot at Yoga Star. No one's going to come to your table and sit next to you.
That's
If
right,
you
it's my
coffice at
table.
Places like an open bar like this, or like those Starbucks big tables, that's when it happens.
Okay.
One of the tips I think would be sometimes somebody will start talking your ear off, and you can just say, I gotta get this done, and then usually people respect that and get stuff done.
Actually, usually. So for those of you who see people cofficing and they say, you know what, I'm on deadline right now, you gotta leave them alone.
My tip, if you want the Asian passive thing, get headphones. Just put them on. Works like a charm every time.
Very cool. Okay. And the other thing too that's kind of cool about cofficing is you get to meet people from different industries, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely, I don't necessarily pay him, but I can ask him certain legal advice, like just, casually.
Just dispense legal advice.
He talks to me too, right? Like, if I have a question, he can give me his opinion before going, I'm not about to go call up an attorney just to ask one little question, and then this is just casual conversation. And then I have questions about energy in Hawaii. And then he's sitting right here on the other side. It's so convenient.
Right, and then realty questions and homes in Hawaii, it's like he's sitting right next to me. And I
Might as well get it all in one spot.
I've been meaning to ask you how worthless this NDA is, by the way, but
Why don't you schedule an appointment and then we can coffice on that?
Over some pasta at Yoga Star. Or acai bowls, as the have been doing this morning.
Very good.